Hi Virgo, and welcome to your mid-month love reading. This is going to be a peek at your partner or how do they feel about me. So you've already shuffled the cards and invited in the white and purple light, Archangel Michael for protection, positive energy, and positive angels to deliver messages that will help Virgo. Wow, it's funny, messages was the first card that showed up for you. So a lot of communication happening. I think if you're dealing with someone new, this is someone you're talking to on a regular basis right now. This is a lot of messages, and your overall energy, we've got the Nine of Cups, and it is in reverse. So I feel like, many of you might be getting out of relationship, or this could involve a water sign, a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. But your first card is definitely, like I said, messages. This could be travel. A lot of you are going to new places. We've got the Fool, so you're willing to explore places you haven't been before. And this doesn't have to be physical. It could be on an emotional, spiritual level. You're ready to explore things you haven't explored before. In your recent past, you've got the Queen of Swords. So this is a lot of communication. I feel like you're collecting your thoughts. You've been really considering how your words affect yourself and others. Some of you might be writing, journaling a lot right now. Yeah, the overall energy is the Sun. So I think things are really looking up for you. And this is saying stay focused on what's going well for you. Like it's saying, you've got everything you could, really possibly want, and, love, family, career, keep your eye on the prize. Okay. So right now we've got the Hierophant in reverse. So this is releasing traditional ideas, possibly unconventional feelings or beliefs. And you're in a moment where you're feeling a little bit, I don't want to say rebellious, but for you, this is a rebellion because you're really stable and most of the time sort of like to go along in a sense with, you don't want to rock the boat. You like to keep, you're looking out for number one, you're looking out for yourself. So you don't want to rock the boat, but maybe you have been. So there's a sense of going against the grain a little bit. And in the near future, we've got the Death card. Transformation is what this is in reverse. So death means an end to an old way of thinking. With the Queen of Swords, this is definitely some type of mental energy. So I feel like you're letting go of an old way of thinking in order to embrace something new. So I feel like many of you, if you're involved with you could be dealing with air, fire, water, or you could be dealing with anyone. You've got different water signs showing up for you with the you've got earth and swords, wands, and now we've got pentacles. So yeah, you could be dealing with anyone is what this is telling me. So anyway, Six of Pentacles is where you're at right now. So the Six of Pentacles is you're feeling generous. There's a give and take involved. Let's go ahead and clarify that. What is this give and take? Wow. So the Page of Rods. I feel like someone that you're attracted to is moving towards you or you're moving towards them. The Page of Rods is a lot of sexual chemistry, but it's a raw, in other words, this is a very new situation. So perhaps whoever you're talking with or will be talking with, this is going to happen very fast. And this energy is moving towards you. And it's like, be prepared. If you're single, it's like, look out, because this is going to happen very fast. Okay, so the Hangman in reverse is your energy surrounding you. So again, this goes back to talking about the Queen of Swords. It really clarifies that you guys are mentally getting it's like a new outlook on life, a new outlook on your love life, your home, you're really, even if this isn't like a huge epiphany, but there's like a slow process where you're becoming enlightened. Now, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse is what's shown up for you in your hopes and fears. So that's, saying, yeah, whatever you're doing, go slow, but don't stall. Be careful that if you're moving forward, and this has to do with your love life, which this is a love reading, then it says, yeah, move forward, but don't go so slow that you miss an opportunity. Just let's go ahead and clarify that. What's the advice for Virgo? Because it's good to be consciously engaged while you're walking through this. Okay, we got three. I'm going to keep going. That's two cards. So let's clarify Knight of Pentacles in reverse for Virgo. The Lovers. Yeah, some of you are a little bit scared about love. So it's saying, embrace this wholeheartedly. Maybe this is where you're going against what you normally do. Is you're actually, you know, in the past you've been very cautious and slow moving with love. But this could also be a Gemini, but this is saying that this partner is worthwhile, possibly a soulmate or a twin flame that you're dealing with, and it's saying move forward, you know, the Knight of Cups in reverse. And again, that's a hesitation on your part that you really want to offer this person love or accept the love you know they're giving to you. And, you know, okay, yeah, there's a walking away, 8 of Cups. So if you're getting out of a relationship, I think if for those of you who are newly single, you're actually walking away now from something because you realize it wasn't any good for you. Now, if this is talking about you involved in a new relationship or walking towards someone, I think that some of you are not sure if this is the person, so you're thinking, well, maybe I should walk away before things get too serious. But I think it's saying don't do that, you know? Yeah, the 7 of Cups. So it's saying take a chance on love. You know, you do have options and opportunities, but think about, you know, it's asking you to be a little bit selfish. And yeah, Ace of Rods. This is someone you're really attracted to, and there's a mutual chemistry happening. So for those of you approaching a new situation in love, it's saying, you know, take it, be fierce. Okay, now let's go back, and we're going to walk through this all again. So with the Death Transformation card in reverse, I'm going to go ahead and clarify, what does this mean? Temperance, a call for balance. So that's the advice. So during this transformation, this is asking you to call on your inner wisdom and knowledge and balance things out. You know, if you have any thoughts or fears when it comes to love, this is saying, you know, give yourself some credit and really see what you bring to a relationship, because I really do feel like Virgos bring so much to a relationship, and that you're a stable, reliable partner, and that, you know, that is a very wonderful quality to have. So along with that, we've got the Magician in reverse. So yeah, your normal way is to take things slowly, and there's nothing wrong with that. I just feel like it's saying, you know, take it slow, but take it, you know. So this is so good. I really don't feel like I have to even go any further, but I will, because I do want to know what the Hierophant in reverse is about. Okay, so the Hierophant in reverse, let's go ahead and clarify that. Okay, yeah, so we've got the 7 of Swords in reverse. So maybe the reason that some of you are going slow is because you're dealing with some trust issues, and I feel like maybe someone in the past had, you are wondering maybe if they, you know, did not keep your secrets, or you feel like, were they really honest with me? I think you have a lot of questions involving this, and it may or may not be true. This might just be the headspace you're in, but I feel like with the Sun card above, it's saying, you know, you do have a lot of people in your life that you can trust. So keep your eye on that, and think about, you know, count your blessings. And Page of Pentacles in reverse is saying, you know, make choices, be wise about the company that you keep, and it's definitely fair to do that. With everything that you've been through, I think that, you know, considering the type, this is actually people you really want to be around or don't want to be around. So this is more or less saying, yeah, make your decisions wisely, and, you know, you're very good at figuring that out, and it takes you a little time, because I think you like to give people a chance, you know. Yeah, okay, we've got the 3 of Pentacles. So some of you are going to be dealing with someone, you know, who's also another earth sign, a Taurus, a Capricorn, or perhaps another Virgo. And I also feel like this is a community. You're going to meet this person if you haven't met them yet. It's going to be in a new group, community, some foundation, some type of a teamwork. This person is going to be someone that you meet through other people. Okay, so what is this deceit about? Okay, we got the Hermit. The Hermit is Virgo. That's you showing up in your own spread, and it's upside down. So I feel like you don't feel yourself right now. That if you're meeting someone new, maybe you're a little bit anxious about it, and you feel like you're not ready. This is all happening so fast, but this is asking you to call upon that. You know, you are, oh wow, I'm going to stop right there, because you know what? This is like true love. So whatever you've got going on, I feel like there's a mental connection with someone. The Queen of Swords and the Ten of Cups is the best. If you get these 2 cards in a spread, the Sun as well as the Knight of Cups, that's like the best you can get in love. You have a lot to offer somebody, and I feel like this person you're dealing with, that along with the Lover's card, this is definitely a twin flame or a soulmate. This is saying let it happen, focus on the good and don't get caught up in the fears and just allow this to happen. It's almost like even if I think a lot of you are definitely, this is someone you're talking to. You're making an effort here. I think you realize that if you don't step up and, let this person know how you feel or what you want, that this time you're going to try that. You're going to do something different and go, I'm willing to take a risk because I feel like this is actually something that could be very fruitful. And this is every confirmation that if you're dealing with someone new or perhaps a reconnection, this is the one, is what this is saying. We're going to get one more card for Virgo 18, okay, in love. Let's get one more message. All right, angels, what messages do you have for Virgo? Yeah, the 5 of Wands, okay, so yeah, it's saying don't get into these little petty fights, and I feel like this is with yourself, okay, because I feel like because the Hermit, which is the Virgo card, showed up in reverse, this is about someone looking inward to your own wisdom and light. This is saying don't fight it. Don't fight this love. Don't fight with yourself. That's all this is. And so it's like this is more of an internal you processing love. It's you. It's mental. It's funny because you're mentally, and that's what you do to get to a decision about someone or something. So it's a very conscious effort to allow this person in. You're making that decision, and it's saying, yeah, think about it, but don't think for too long. Again, I'm getting that. Take it slow, but take it. Okay, so that's a really great Virgo reading for Virgo, and I hope that it resonated with some people. If it does, please like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like a personal reading, you can go to girlintheskytarot@gmail.com. Thank you.